Hello everyone. Today we are going to study how to find the HCF and LCM of two numbers by prime factorization. First, let us understand what is HCF and what is LCM. HCF stands for highest common factor. Now, what does factor mean? Now, for a given number, let us take the number 12. Any number that divides 12 completely is a factor of 12. For instance, 1 divides 12 completely, we get it 12 times. So 1 is a factor of 12. Same way, 2 divides 12 6 times. So 2 is a factor. 3 divides 12 4 times. So that's a factor. 4 divides 12. 5 does not divide 12, so 5 is not a factor. 6 is a factor and 12 is a factor. Always, for any given number, the number 1 and the given number itself is always a factor. Now let's take another number just to understand the meaning of the word common here. 16. So we get 1 as a factor. 2 divides 8 times. We have 3 does not divide. 4 divides 4 times. 8 divides, and the number 16 itself. Now, among the given numbers, 1 is a common factor, 2 is a common factor because both of them have it, 4 is a common factor, and we have no other common factors. Now, among the common factors, 4 is the highest one, and that becomes the HCF of 12 and 16. Now, same way, LCM stands for least common multiple. I'll take the same numbers. So we have 12 here. 12 multiples of 12 are 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, and this keeps continuing. And same way for 16 we have 16, 32, 48, 64, and this continues. Now, the common multiples for both the numbers, I think we can see only one number here. So 48 is the common multiple, and that is the least one. And so this 48 becomes the LCM for 12 and 16. Now today we want to find this HCF and LCM using prime factorization method. Now we'll take the numbers today 24 and 42. First, we need to prime factorize these numbers. So we take the number 24. 24, we divide it with only prime numbers. So few of the prime numbers are the beginning ones: 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, and it continues so on. What are prime numbers? Prime numbers are the numbers that can be divided by the number 1 and the number itself, and they have no other factors in between. So now 24, when I factorize this number, we start with the smallest one. We have 2 here, gives me 12. We can again even number, so we can go with 2, 6, once again even, so 2, 3, and 3, 1, and once we get the number 1 here, we stop. Now we can write 24 as 2 into 2 into 2 into 3, and to make this shorter, we can write this as 2 cube into 3. Same way, the number 42 can be prime factorized. 2 goes 21 times. Now 21 is not a even number, so 2 cannot be a factor. We can try the number 3. We get it as 7 times. 7 is a prime number itself, so it goes with 7. And so we get 42 as 2 into 3 into 7. Okay, this is half the problem done. We finished our prime factorization. Now how do we find the HCF of these two numbers? So HCF of 24 and 42. We look at our numbers. We look at the prime factorization. We have 2 cube into 3 for 24 and 2 into 3 into 7 for 42. We look at the numbers having the common base. So we have 2 and 2 here, 3 and 3 here. The power over here in 42 is 2 to the power 1 and 3 to the power 1. Same with the power here is as well as 1. Now, among the common bases for HCF, you want to select the lesser power. So we have 3 and 1, so we select 2. And here both the powers are 1 itself, so we can directly take it as 3. So 2 into 3 will be 6, and 6 is the HCF of 24 and 42. Same way for LCM, The first step remains the same. We look at the common bases, but now we have to select the higher power. So we have 2 to the power 3 into 3 to the power 1 itself, so 3. And once we are done with all the common bases, anything that is left which is not common should just be multiplied. So we have 7 there, so we'll multiply. This becomes 8 into 3 into 7 is 21, and this gives me 168. And this is how you find the HCF and LCM of two numbers using prime factorization. And this will be the end of the video. I hope to see you all in the next one. Like, subscribe, and share it with your friends.